Sagittarius, hello, my darlings. Welcome to your weekly reading. I am using the Archangel Animal card. This card's already come out for you, the bear, for your reading for this week, alongside the Guardian of the Night Tarot. So before I move straight into the reading, just as ever, to say thank you for your love, for your likes, for your wonderful comments, for those of you who have subscribed or will be subscribing to this channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. So what's come out for you, the bear? Use power with wisdom, the bear. So I feel at this time that there has been a sense of, I'm getting the word inclusion, which is really interesting. There's been a sense of coming out of, this bear has almost come out of hibernation. So there's been a sense of you perhaps having a little bit of a quieter downtime in your life, where you've been spending, if you might reflect on it, probably less time with people and more time with yourself. Some might call it the hermit mode, but it's where you've actually been more leaning towards seclusion as well, and just reflecting on things. And through that reflection, remember, we don't necessarily learn from our experiences, we learn through the reflection of them. You are now using the empowerment, the energetic rising of that vibration that you're feeling now. You're using it with wisdom, wise, intellectual, spiritual downloads of matter. So you are feeling, it kind of goes hand in hand perfectly, doesn't it? When we feel empowered, it seems like we kind of know what to do, or things just seem to be working out for us. And that's because we are co-creating with spirit. We're in harmony with spirit, and spirit is encouraging you to use your power. We are all empowered to some form or another, and sometimes we feel disempowered when we give our energy away to others. And I feel like you've reclaimed your space, you've taken back. Now, in terms of taking back energy, you can take it back in a number of forms, but just in terms of not paying something any more attention, or being relaxed and non-resistant to where you are, is claiming back your energy. You're not giving it away. You're not focusing on things that would encourage you otherwise to feel frustrated or unhappy or resentful or angry. You're just being at the moment. And that's a very powerful space to be. And so spirit is encouraging you to continue on this sure-footed path that you're taking, because you're getting a lot of wise, intellectual, spiritual downloads of matter at this time. And this is all for you for moving forward. So let's have a look to see with the Guardian of the Night Tarot, what else spirit has to say about the bear. Thank you for Sagittarius. What else wishes to come out? The Ten of Cups. Oh, so gorgeous. Thank you, spirit. I feel, thank you. The Four of Pentacles. Thank you. And anything else? Thank you, spirit. One more card, please. Ooh, you've got the Moon card has come out, the Nine of Pentacles with the bear, and the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And the Two of Swords, the frog is looking at that. So I'm good. My eyes are guided to this, first of all, the Two of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles for you here. You're ready to take a leap towards a lot of hard work and dedication for yourself. You're ready to take a leap in towards perhaps a new skill set, something that you feared, something you've been indecisive before, something that, you know, everything you want is on the other side of fear, but fear just seems to stop it in its tracks, doesn't it? The fear of perhaps failing, the fear of perhaps not being quite good enough, the fear of perhaps it not being what we imagined it to be. But you are now on this one sword, not on two, you're on the one sword. And you've turned your back on the other one. You're ready to take a leap into this. Now, this is the Wasp, my darling. And the Wasp is very much, it's about, for me, the Wasp is about listening and being quiet. And I feel that you have been doing that within this sort of bear hermit mode. And whatever courage, and this is something you're doing wholeheartedly now, you're going to do this anyway, despite the fear. And this is the wonderful thing, that when we don't resist it anymore, there is nothing to resist. It's the law of non-resistance. When we don't put up a fight, when we don't fight with fear anymore, but we walk through it, everything that we thought we were going to fear ends up being something else in its entirety. And it's because you're stretching yourself. So the Wasp here is about you because he's creating here these beautiful sort of, it's his nest, but creating a new energetic space for yourself, one where you are going to develop your skill into almost a mastery of it. That's what I'm getting. So whether you have been developing something within yourself, an art form, your skill, whatever it is that you're wonderful at, but you're being asked to step into a new expanded energetic structure of that, to do something else with what you've learned already. And this is about you digging deeper than you've ever done before. Maybe you've tried this in the past and you weren't quite ready for it, but now you're coming back to it and you're going to surprise yourself, darling. You're going to really, truly surprise yourself. So, and again, although you may not feel that this may be for everybody, there are those there for you that are going to encourage you and support you. So don't forget to ask for help. So that's the message that I saw, first of all, with the overriding message. And do you know what's so extraordinary is I feel that you have come to a sense of recognition that everything has been leading to this, that all roads lead to Rome, let's put it that way. You start off with the 10 of Cups. This is the first energy that's come out for you. So this is about you creating deeper feelings and deeper connections, both with yourself and with others. And it is because you're now not so much in a place of rushing around, trying to make sure everybody else is all right, make sure everybody is happening, saying yes when you want to say no. You've just become this extraordinary, stable, growing, expansive presence in other people's lives. But you are recognizing that it is first and foremost for yourself, for your peace. And you are encouraging within this stance, within this energetic, powerful stance that you are taking, using power with wisdom. You are not treading on other people's toes now. You are not in a desperate rush or scramble to say, look, I can do this and I can achieve this. And you're not looking for affirmations for anybody else. You're not looking for anybody else to justify how you're feeling about yourself. You're coming into your own sense of being. And this is represented by the tree here. And all sorts of people from all different walks of life come to you for different reasons. So whatever this may mean for you, my darling, you are very much of service, but you're not rushing out, going looking for it. You're not trying to make things happening. You're recognizing in whatever role this is that you are being of service. You're recognizing that those that come to you have been sent by the universe and that you do not need to go and try and step into somebody else's energy space before they're ready to come to you. Remember, trees are here. They're seen as extraordinary sentient beings. There is vast communication that goes on between trees, but they've always been there. They've always been a strong presence. They've always been a nurturing presence, a place where say, animals might come and rest a while. And so I feel that's been your energy. It's been a sort of beacon for others. So whatever it is that you're doing, my darling, you've been doing it in a way, and now you are so empowered. And I think you know that. I think you have some hesitation with the Four of Pentacles sometimes, but I think you're really beginning to understand now that you are in alignment with your future growth. What do I mean by that? You are already, it's like the acorn to the oak tree. You're already understanding that everything's coming through you, and actually you can be and do anything that you desire to be if you have belief in yourself and belief in your power and that you are manifesting. The other thing is that you also, with the Four of Pentacles, I want to show you this card with here, with the fox and the bunny rabbits here as well. You've done, because this is bang in the center of the reading, and these are two sort of, this is the coyote and this is the fox. You have understood what motivated you in the past. You've explored that. Here we go. You've looked at the sort of what we might call the rubbish in our lives, the sticky stuff, the stuff that we don't want to look at. You've looked at. In the busyness of everything that's happened in your life, you've taken quite a few moments or two to reassess, to get to know yourself, to understand your triggers, to understand about energy, to understand about others. And that in turn has helped you to release expectations that you may have on others as well. And you now are seeing things through, much more so through the eyes of that empowered soul, and understanding that there are some things to let go of. Don't never let go of your dreams, but let go of how they're meant to come into fruition for you as well. And I feel as well with this Four of Pentacles, this represents the fear that you have and still are facing about this Two of Swords. I come back to this card here because, you know, with this Four of Pentacles is because you see the fox is stopping the bunny rabbits from actually moving here. And so there's no room for growth. And I feel that you have done or are doing the work at this time to push through this fear that you may be feeling about doing something that's really going to stretch you, because there is a certain form of sort of stagnation that's happened where things haven't been moving forward, that represented by the hermit mode. But you're now ready to take that leap forward despite what may occur, because you know that everything's unfolding just how it should be. And whatever this is, this new experience, it is an experience for you, and it's successful in however it's going to be, because every experience is successful. It doesn't matter whether we, in what society might call fail at it, we're going to learn something from it. It's all about growth for us. And I feel that you are now very much more, because you're sort of exploring these hidden motives. You've told yourself a story perhaps for so long. Do you see, with the buildings here for fine, you've constructed a quite rigid story for yourself in the past about what you could and you couldn't do. And now you're looking at what's happening within the shadows and what creativity there is, what natural creativity that you do have. And remember that the fox represents the very clever, very magical problem solver, solution solver. So you're not trapping yourself anymore. Four of Pentacles, you're not trapping yourself anymore. And you know that the solution is to let go, to experience this. And the Nine of Pentacles, to rest a while, okay? So this is about the bear again. This is about the rest and renewal that you've been taking, about the guidance that you've been receiving, whether it's come through you or through others as well. And this is about you just understanding with the Nine of Pentacles that attainment of your goals, of whatever your goals are, your desires are coming through because you've already accepted. There is an extraordinary acceptance in your active faith in what is happening, that this is guided, that you are doing what you're intended to do. And therefore, there is nothing that you need to do other than work on your own self-preparation for what is you're about to take, this extraordinary decision for yourself. You're making this, and actually these swords are quite balanced, aren't they? Although you might not think they are. But it's almost like it hasn't been the right time before, but now you understand it's the divine design for you to take this decision, to launch yourself into this Eight of Pentacles and to create this wonderful, expansive, energetic structure where all things are possible, and something really quite beautiful that you're going to be doing. And as I said, it may not be everybody's cups of tea. Wasps aren't everybody's cups of tea, but it's very necessary. It's a very important part of service to others, which is very important for the all souls collective consciousness. So I trust that helps, my darling. Using power with wisdom, the bear. It is time now. Use the bear spirit animal. Remind yourself when you are feeling a little, maybe fearful, a little bit insecure about what you're about to do. Just remind yourself that you perhaps in your life were sleepwalking for a very long time, were unaware, were in a deep sleep and unaware of what now you're aware of, and how you are making up a part of this extraordinary universe. You're a sprinkle of stardust at this time, and you're out here to sprinkle your magic and using that empowerment, understanding that you're creating and you're doing it for the greatest good of all. And just imagine that bear spirit with you, protecting you and guiding you as you take this extraordinary act of faith, this leap of faith. And when you act with a leap of faith that all will be as it's intended to be, the universe supports you. The universe will show you very, very quickly that you had made a decision that was and will continue to be a resounding success for yourself, my darling. So there we are. That's your reading. Lovely reading for you this week, Sagittarius. I trust that has helped you if you resonated with it. This next week, I am away from Wednesday, and I am also working to fulfill some oracle cards that I am producing, the Veritas Oracle. So I will not be around for another week. I will then continue the weekly readings from the following week, which Monday, a week tomorrow, I'll start the weekly readings again. But in the meantime, so much love to you all, and take care. And there are the summer readings as well to look forward that I've done already. Take care, my darlings. Lots of love. Bye-bye.